Sunscreen is not optional. It's your number one anti-aging secret, but with so many choices out there, how do you know which SPF actually works and feels good on your skin? That's so important. You want to feel good. You don't want it to be a greasy mess, right? In the summer special edition, I'm breaking down my top esthetician-approved sunscreens for 2025, featuring clean, effective, and glow-giving options for every skin type and lifestyle. From tinted serums to caffeinated creams and mineral formulas that disappear into your skin, I've got you covered, like literally with all the SPFs. So whether you're hitting the beach, running errands, or you're just trying to simplify your morning routine, this episode will help you find your perfect SPF match without the guesswork. I am so excited to share this with you. Your future skin is going to thank you. So let's dive in now. Welcome to the Spa Skin and Beauty Podcast. Struggling with wrinkles, dark spots, or an overwhelming skincare routine? I'm Lindsay, an esthetician who has found a simple skincare routine for clear, youthful skin, even in my 40s. In this podcast, I'll share quick, easy, non-toxic solutions to help you love your skin and stay motivated. So grab your products, press play, and let's transform your skin. Welcome to this special summer edition of the Spa Skin and Beauty Podcast. This is been a long time coming because we're in the middle of the summer. So today I'm sharing my absolute favorite sunscreens for 2025. I do this every year because sunscreen formulations change and new ones come on the market and they just get better and better. So these are all esthetician approved. They're clean, effective, and perfect for daily wear. They aren't just trending. They're tried, they're tested, and they're trusted by me, by my skin. So you're going to find these gems over on my Shop My Shelf, which is going to be linked, Shop My now. It's going to be linked in the show notes to make your summer SPF shopping so easy and smart. It's just, you don't even have to worry about it. I've got it all covered for you. So let's dive into what makes these sunscreens so good and which ones belong in your beach bag, your gym tote, or of course on your vanity. Okay, so there are only a few here. So I broke up these into different categories and I wanted to let you know that I personally use this. And it's really actually hard to find a good sunscreen that blends really well, that doesn't have that white cast. I bought all of these and they really do work well. The first one is a recent find that I've had. This one is by Cora Organics Silky Sundrops SPF 30. I love it. I really love a good sun drop because you feel like you're just applying a serum, not a sunscreen. And it's hard to find an organic one that's mineral. It's actually almost impossible. So that's why I love it. This one is a certified organic sunscreen serum, and it feels like luxury skincare. It really does. The perks is broad spectrum protection plus non-nano zinc oxide. That's super important. It's got sea buckthorn, Kakadu plum, and vitamin C. You know I love vitamin C because it even helps your sunscreen work harder because it's an amazing antioxidant for your skin. The texture, it's really nice actually. It goes on like milky, you rub it in, it layers beautifully under moisturizer or foundation. So it really is good for those who want a high performance organic skincare in their SPF. And it really is best if you want a glowy, nourished finish and you want that organic aspect in your SPF. It is in more of a, I would say mid price points. This one's about $57, but I would buy it again. It goes on so good and I just love it so far. I want to state, they did send this to me as a gift. So I did get this as a gift. I asked for it actually. And then I would definitely purchase it. No problem at $57. I really liked it that good. Now I wanted to give you a couple of sunscreen tips when you are applying your sunscreen. When you apply your sunscreen in the AM, let your sunscreen sit for like a good 5 minutes, 10 if you can. I know that's a lot to ask. So at least 5 minutes. What that does, it really lets your sunscreen soak into your skin and not interfere with your makeup. Even if it's a tinted sunscreen on top, okay? You want to just let the sunscreen really soak into your skin. Now, also, you should be applying a sunscreen first and then a tinted sunscreen as a bonus if you're wearing just that. I will admit, I'm not always doing that. It really just depends on what I'm going to be doing that day, especially when I know I'm going to be inside most of the day or if I'm just running like 1 or 2 errands, but outside of prime hours. So I will wear tinted sunscreen. for that, but I will check the UV index on my phone. That determines what level of sunscreen I'm going to put on that day. So again, if I'm just inside the house and I have maybe a few errands to run, but they're outside of the high index, the UV index, I will just do the tinted sunscreen. When I know I'm even out and about, but I am going to be in that strong UV during the day, I will do the full sunscreen and then the tinted sunscreen. And again, if I'm starting my day and I'm going into work and I'm doing all that, I will do the full sunscreen and then the tinted sunscreen on top. So it really is just what's going on for that day. But I wanted to give those tips. Another one of my favorite sunscreen tips, especially right now with a little one, is okay, I get so annoyed trying to put on a sunscreen stick, for example, right? And you have to blend it in with your fingers and it gets all over the place on your hands and everything. That drives me just bananas. I don't know. It's maybe a sensitivity thing. I'm not sure. So what I absolutely love to do is I get a snack size bag and I put one of those small sunscreen mineral sticks in. They fit so easily. And I do a very light makeup brush and I put the sunscreen stick over like Ellison or myself, especially on my hands, my neck, my chest, on my face. It's so easy. And then I will rub it in with the makeup brush. It is such a sunscreen hack that you've got to try. It makes all the difference, and especially rub it in on a little Ellison's face. Oh my goodness. And then it's so easy. I have a baby sterilizer and I just pop it in there. It's really easy to clean. You could also spritz alcohol on the tip so you can sanitize it whenever you need to sanitize it. So I wanted to just share that tip because summer is a hot, sticky mess. And if anything that we can do to like just help sunscreen glide on nice and smooth and get an overall application and us not look like ghosts walking through the summertime, that would be great. So I wanted to share that tip as well. Another one that I want to talk about. Now, this one I want to try. A couple that I want to try. This one is Pipette Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. It's EWG verified. Why I really like this, it's gentle, it's fragrance-free, it's mineral, it's ideal for sensitive skin, including babies. Now, I have other Pipette products that I use on my son Ellison. They are wonderful, so I'm looking forward to trying this one. They just have their fragrance-free. It's just really a really nice brand. I love how it's EWG verified. It's reef-friendly, it's lightweight, and it rubs in clear for a zinc-based formula. It's good for moms, kids, and honestly, just like anyone that needs like a non-irritating, ultra-clean SPF that still gives like that serious protection. So I'm really looking forward to trying this product by Young Goose. It's called BioShield SPF 40. I've got my eye on this line right now, and hopefully the owner, Amate, the founder, is going to be on the podcast, and I believe we're going to do a podcast swap where I will be on his soon as well. But this one, so I've asked to try this out. This one is, you're going to think like next generation mineral SPF with skincare grade ingredients. So it's protecting, it's repairing your skin all day. So it's a broad spectrum SPF and non-nano zinc oxide. I like how it shields against UV rays, blue light, EMFs, and pollution for full environmental defense. So that's just really unique. You just don't hear that very often. I don't think I've heard that yet. So it's just a really like futuristic formula that I think it's really, really cool. It's packed with potent actives for hydration and barrier support. And it's got botanical complex, so it's going to calm, firm, and brighten your skin. The texture and finish, they say that it's lightweight, that it's universally tinted, and it's got like a dewy, seamless blend with no white cast. So that would be perfect under your makeup. That's what they say, so I'm looking forward to experiencing that. And it's also for all skin types, especially with those with sensitive or rosacea prone. Hello, that's me. Oh, the rosacea prone skin. Breakouts, and also post-procedure. So anyone wanting a really daily barrier support, that is something that you could look into. All right, the next one on the list is OneSkin SPF. Now, they have both a tinted and non-tinted option, and you know that I've used OneSkin for years. I like their SPF. Okay, now here it is. They just now came out with several versions of their tinted. Finally, you just had like one option and now you have several tinted options. However, and I reached out to them and I'm like, look, the first one it was still like just a shade too dark for me. And did you have a shade like in your new tinted collection that's just a shade lighter? And they said they do not. So I cannot wait for them to have, I just need one shade lighter because it's just slightly too dark. So I'm still just using their regular non-tinted one. I still have a little bit left of the tinted. So what I do is I do have to like cut it with another moisturizer to put in because can't have it that dark. So anyway, my personal opinion is you would need to test it on your skin. So if you do have like more of an olive skin tone, totally fine. It's going to work great for you. But I have fair skin. So I really need just like a really super light shade for my tinted sunscreen. But I'm obsessed with OneSkin. And I'm thinking, okay, yes, it's a higher price point, but you are putting on your peptides. It's got that cutting edge skincare component with the sun protection. So it's powered by their OS01 peptide. So I just feel so amazing when I use it because I'm like, hey, I am getting my skincare and my sun care all at the same time. I really do like it. So the key perks is super hydrating, it's antioxidant rich, and it strengthens skin barrier while protecting against that UV. And again, they do have that tinted version. It adds that coverage and glow. So if you want to have those makeup-free days too, you could use that. Just make sure to color match yourself first. And the non-tinted version, same benefits, just no tint. And I like it. It's amazing under foundation, or you can just use it alone. They also have a OneSkin body SPF. I will tell you the body one is thicker. It's super, super hydrating. So especially if you have dry skin, you're going to absolutely love it. So it really is super rich and hydrating. And it does have that peptide formula in it. So I like it because I need my body work done all day long. So give me all the peptides and the SPF in it. It's amazing. It's going to improve that skin resilience. It's going to support that longevity, all while shielding from your sun damage. And it says it's a lightweight lotion. I would probably say more of like a mid-weight lotion. And the texture just is very easy to apply though, and reapply. If this episode has you thinking, I really need to get serious about sunscreen and skincare, but I don't have time to figure it all out, you are not alone. As a busy woman myself, I know how overwhelming, really, it could be so overwhelming to sift through all those products, ingredients, and skincare advice online. That's exactly why I created my personalized skincare coaching at lindsayholder.com/coaching. So listen, I've already done all the work for you, tested the sunscreens, researched the formulas, built routines that actually work. I'm going to help you skip the trial and error and create a customized plan that fits your skin, your lifestyle, and your schedule with your full skincare routine. And it's not just SPF. We'll build out a full strategy from daily skincare to wellness practices and at-home tools. It really is the whole shebang. So you are covered from every angle. If you're ready to stop guessing and start glowing, head to lindsayholder.com/coaching. And that's Lindsay with an E, by the way. You do not have to do this alone. I am here to help you every step of the way. Okay, and the next one I really like is the BABO Botanicals Daily Sheer SPF Tinted and Non-Tinted. It is not a bad price point. It's at $24. That's pretty good. So a lot of the other ones on the list have been at like, I think, 40 and above. So if you want to cut that in half, that costs in half. If you're wanting to do that and you can easily purchase off Amazon, BABO is definitely a good option for you. And again, they have tinted and non-tinted. I like them both. I really think that this brand is a hidden gem. It's great, again, for sensitive skin, acne prone, or dry skin. It's mineral based, it's sheer, it's moisturizing. You do not feel like you're putting this, you not have a white cast. Now, you, of course, have to rub it in. That's the key. You have to rub it in, but it works great. It's reef safe. It's got organic botanicals like calendula and green tea. The tinted version, it just adds like this natural warm glow. And again, it's perfect. Like the non-tinted, you can definitely layer it under your makeup, or you can use it every day. So I really like it. I think you should give that one a try if you're looking for a budget version. And if you're really looking for the skin longevity one, try the SPF by OneSkin or Young Goose. Another one that has been a good find is, okay, so remember when Dr. Cates was on the most recent podcast? She was on episode 217. I had to look it up real quick. And I asked her, like, what was her favorite sunscreen? And, I always like to ask, and she's a naturopathic doctor, and I really like to get information, especially from naturopathic doctors, because they've done the work. And she did. She said that she uses my Shell Sun Shield liquid tint. I did not even know they had a liquid tint. So I was really excited and I thought, I am going to try this. I love it. It is a true multitasker. It's your SPF, it's your skincare, and it's your sheer coverage. It's all in one. Clean, easy step. Oh my gosh. The key perks are, it is that 3-in-1 formula. So you have your tinted serum, you have that mineral SPF, so important. And it is, it's your skin hydrator. It contains hyaluronic acid for that deep hydration and dewy finish. I do think that my personal opinion on this is you can use one application for the tint, but personally, if I'm using that for my tinted SPF that day, I personally have to do 2 applications and then it's beautiful. The one for me, I just need a little bit more and it does not feel heavy when I do that. And then I just dab on my Tower 28 concealer on the areas that I need it most, and I'm good to go. So that is my tip with that. It's definitely lightweight though. It blends in really good. It has a really healthy glow. You feel like it's like breathable. So it's really great if you want that no makeup look, right? Another thing that's very important is that they have amazing clean beauty credentials. They're free from parabens, silicone, sulfate, synthetic fragrances, and they have that Clean Label Project certified for purity. I do want to say that most of these brands that I picked today, the clean beauty ones, that's why this is so difficult to find a really good clean sunscreen. So I feel like this episode is for those who really want those options. And so that's why this list is pretty short, because there's 1,000 sunscreens that you can choose from, but I try to keep them pretty clean. The mineral ones are just so darn hard to look good on your skin. But that one is great if you want a skin first minimalist routine that covers your sun protection, your hydration, and glow, just like all in one bottle. All right, the next one on the list, I think this is my last one, is these, I've mentioned this a couple times, and this is by another podcaster and influencer, is the Skinny Confidential Caffeinated SPF 40. I'm always like, okay, let me see what they are going to create, and this one was really good. I like it. First of all, the packaging, it is cute. It's adorable. But the formula, it really does deliver. So you've got skincare and sun protection in this like luxe looking tube. It's, it's fun. It's fun. You're like, oh, I got my TSC caffeinated sunscreen on. The perks are you've got that SPF protection, plus you have blue light protection. It's powered by caffeine, so it's going to help lift, tighten, and reduce your puffiness. It's antioxidant rich with spirulina, rosemary, rice bran, and vitamin E. So I thought those were some really good ingredients that they add to it. The texture, I really like it because it's super lightweight. It's silky. It goes on just really smooth. It's non-greasy. There's no white cast. It's just a smooth, beautiful, super light glow. Now, I will tell you, it is super light. So if you need more coverage, you're going to need to mix that with something else or, add something on top of that. But on my days that I just not wearing anything, I will just put that on with my concealer and I'm good. Now, another thing that you can do with it, a tip is, if you want, it doubles as a makeup primer. So you could just still use that and just create that flawless base for foundation, or you could put that on and then put another tinted sunscreen on just to do double coverage, but that will also have your that primer, and then put your tinted sunscreen on top of that, and then that would look really nice too. You're just going to have that really super just glowy look for the summer that we all crave. Now, my tip with that is, you don't want to look, I'm fine looking like a glazed donut in certain spots of my face, but come on now, not all over. And I was listening to this makeup artist recently, and she gave the best tip. She's like, look, you'll notice how J-Lo has glow on her face, but they also do powder on certain areas, especially around the nasal folds. And what you want to do is you want to powder areas that stick out a little bit that you do not want to be glossy. So a couple of areas that you want to do are, let's say, your nasolabial folds. That is where the fold of the skin that runs in the side of your nose towards the corner of your mouth. Those are referred to as your smile lines, your laugh lines, because they're more noticeable when you're smiling or laughing. But I don't think we want to gloss those up. You know what I mean? Another area I like to do is right on my nostril, right beside it, the crease of your nostril between your nostril and your cheek. I don't like that area. It drives me crazy when it's super shiny there. So I don't have that glossy. I like that to be a matte. And then I'll do a tiny little bit on my 11s, and then I'll have my forehead kind of a little bit shiny. I don't know. It's just something that I do. So tell me all your tricks, but I just thought that that would be something to share. All right, so I'm going to wrap up. So which one of these is right for you? And of course, you can get a couple and, decide for yourself. But here's a quick SPF matching guide for you. If you want that luxury feel and like you're just putting on a serum and you want that like feel, then I definitely recommend go with the Core Organics. I really like that one. And it makes you feel like you're just putting on more of a serum. It's very nice. For babies, and if you're sensitive skin, try the Pipette. For if you want that skin longevity and barrier health, I just love my One Skin. I really like that one too. Or you can do Young Goose, which I, disclaimer, have not tried yet, but I've heard amazing things about. If you want that natural sheer glow and you are want a more budget friendly, fine. The BABO Tinted is great. My Shell is great. And the TSC caffeinated sunscreen. A couple of those are in their 20s and the others are in the 45 range, I believe. So check that out. So I hope that is helpful. Don't forget to check out the full collection of these sunscreens. I've got it on my Shop My page. It's linked in the description. So you're all set. Your future self is going to thank you for protecting your skin this summer and every season after. It really is important. Your face and neck are just so important to be protected. And again, I need to do a whole episode about sun because I love the vitamin D, I love the sun, but I like to protect those really delicate, thin areas of your skin. And I know that it's so hard to find a sunscreen. It's honestly, I get this question. It's one of my top questions, like, what sunscreen do you use? I want both of a tinted and a non-tinted option. So I thought, I'm doing a podcast on this, so everybody's going to know all my favorites so far. And I look forward to adding to the mix as we get more formulas on the market. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you listening every week. So stay glowy and protected. And until next time. Keep the momentum going inside the Lapree Beauty app, your free go-to skincare guide created by me, a licensed esthetician of over 15 years. Inside the app, you're going to find exclusive tutorials I recommended during today's session, perfect for tackling dark circles, oily T-zones, and maximizing your skincare in just 5 minutes. Plus, I've reviewed some of the budget-friendly products we talked about so you can shop smarter and feel confident about what's going on with your skin. Download the Lapree Beauty app on the App Store or Google Play to access expert-backed videos, trusted product tips, and bonus content from today's episode. Your skin coach is now right in your pocket.